Hey, what's going on, guys? Heart Pirates TCG here, bringing you a locals feature match. I will be giving the other two matches that I recorded to my YouTube members for this locals. I'm gonna try to get about 16 to 20 videos for my YouTube members for my locals every month, just to provide you guys some extra value. So this is Rosinante. For those of you guys who don't know, Rosinante, what he does is he's a leader who's also a blocker, and end of your turn, if you have 6 or less cards in your hand, set the leader as active. So he's going to go ahead and play Sugar right there, which I think was a bit of a mistake because Whitebeard on turn 3 usually either has like a Vista, or some of them are playing Vista because of like Rebecca, but usually they play a Marco turn, on turn 5, which means 5 Dawn turn, and even if he doesn't play the Marco, he can just play like a 1-cost character here. Sorry, he's gonna swing 6 at life, and then he's gonna swing 5 at life with the Ezo. He's gonna go ahead and take both of them, which is very unfortunate. He's probably not worried about it because he has a Marco in hand, most likely. If the thing is, he swings 5 at the Ezo right there, probably just to try to protect the Sugar from when something comes down. However, I don't think the Sugar is going to be able to live that much. He's going to go ahead and play Baby 5. For those of you guys who don't know, Baby 5 is a searcher for the Don Quixote Pirates type. It's basically like another Bonnie. But like I was saying about the Sugar play right there, was the Sugar is really hard to protect against Whitebeard in the early turns, and I actually like it better if you play it like on like your second or third turn. That way, like when they play like the Luffy or they play like the Ace, they have to like really play around it by playing like one of their 2Ks first. That way you just rest the Sugar first. But yeah, playing on turn 1 is a little bit weird, but I can see why he played it, especially because he goes ahead and plays Bonnie and Baby 5. So he has a ton of different blockers and searchers here. Looks like he goes ahead and grabs an X-Drake and I believe a Doflamingo, a 10-cost Doflamingo. So he has a lot of searchers here, which is actually great. He's going to swing 6 at something, I guess life. And then he's going to go ahead and counter out with a Viola, which is a 2K counter. And it's crazy, though, swinging 6 at life when he has 2 searchers right in front of him. I guess Whitebeard really just doesn't care about searchers at all. He's just going to go 5 at face, or 6 at face, and just hope you don't have it, right? I assume he'll have a Marco here. If he does have a Marco here, he does. He pops a Sugar. I would have just taken out the Bonnie, to be honest with you, or one of the searchers at least, because now he has 2 free cards, which is just huge. So it looks like our Rosinante player is going to go to 6 Dawn. And honestly, guys, I don't really play this deck at all. Actually, I've never played this deck, so I don't know what he's going to do for 6 Dawn. He's going to tap 1 to play a Bonnie. Bonnie's going to search for a Supernova. It looks like he sees a Blocker Law, another Bonnie. I don't know what that card is, the very last one. He's going to go ahead and grab another Bonnie and not a Blocker Law. I wonder why he did that. Maybe he already has a Blocker Law in hand. He's just looking for counter. And then he's going to swing... Oh, never mind. He's going to tap 5 right here. And he looks like he's going to play a Blocker Law, pick up the Bonnie, and then he's going to go ahead and play his Sugar, and he's going to go ahead and pass. Now, that is a play that I like, because if he can't play the Ace, and he can't play a Luffy without trying to play around the Sugar first, which I really like. I know that our player on the right, our Rosinante player, plays 8-cost Kid, so I'm wondering if he's going to bust it out. I actually didn't see this game. I was very preoccupied in my own game. I was just to the left of them on table 2 playing against a Katakuri in the final, or in the final round. I ended up getting the win against Katakuri. I finished 3rd in this tournament, just because tiebreakers were a little bit weird. I played down 1, but I don't know. I felt like I should have won this tournament if I drawed correctly, because by the time I post this, I'll post the Whitebeard one from the game, the day before, and I was in control of that game. It's just I just didn't have any counters, which really sucked. So he's gonna go ahead and swing 7 at life, what it looks like, which is a perfect for him just taking it. Okay, then he's gonna swing 7 at life, which I believe is gonna get met with a Blocker Law plus a 2K. All right, I wonder why he didn't do that first. He's gonna go ahead and counter out with an Apu. I'm very curious to see his deck list, actually. He's going to go ahead and play another Marco, which is actually kind of devastating, to be honest with you. So he's playing this very different than when he played me. He's playing this like a standard version of Whitebeard when, he played me like if he didn't drop a rush character, he was going to suffocate. So, very funny how Whitebeard can just play so many different ways. Looks like Baby 5 goes ahead and searches for a Rosinante. It searches the top 5. He knew after the 3rd card that's what he was going to pick. He has an 8-cost kid in hand, it looks like, so I wonder if he's going to play. He can't play that this turn, I don't think, because he's at 7 Dawn right now. But I wonder what he is going to do here. He's going to go ahead and play another Bonnie. Straight defense here, guys. Straight defense. Looks like the Bonnie's probably going to grab that blocker Law. He looks at his Dawn. He's like, yeah, I'll grab that blocker Law. I still love the art for that, by the way. I think it is cooler than the big face Law from set 4, I believe. He's going to go ahead and play the Law down, tapping all 5 of his Dawn. And he's going to go ahead and play a... What is he going to play here? What is he going to play here? Blue-green is a really cool color combination. I'm glad that Rosinante has this color combination. He's just going to go ahead and play a Bonnie and pass. I wonder why he played the Bonnie there. I guess it doesn't matter either way. Because I guess when he plays... Because I think he's going to be at 10 Dawn next turn, and he's going to play 8-cost Kid. And 8-cost Kid will require 9 Dawn, and Bonnie Search would be another one, or a Baby 5, whichever one. So I think that is why he played it. So I think that's a smart play overall. Because with the turn you play Kid, you really just have to, dedicate all of your Dawn to that, pretty much. So, you can't really play Bonnie. Or I guess you could off his effect, but he might have other targets he wants to play, like a Killer, or... I assume he plays Killer here, just because it's like a draw card, and easily search with Bonnie. So he's going to go ahead and swing 7 at life here. He's going to have to counter out of this one because he can't go too far down in life. Because if he takes it, then a Luffy might come out, which you don't want to see at all. I think that was a bit of a mistake here. He's going to go ahead and counter out with a 1K. Gosh, I think that was a mistake here. If he goes Luffy, he can put Luffy at 9, and he's going to have to be forced to counter out with 3 cards, which just isn't great at all. He's going to swing 7 at life here. Yeah, it looks like he's going Luffy. He has 5 separated and 2 Dawn separated, which means he's going to use 2 Dawn for Luffy's effect. Man, I think taking that life was such a mistake. Plus 2K counter. And then I assume he's just going to play Luffy here. I mean, if he doesn't play Luffy, I'd be very surprised. The thing is, guys, he might not be able to kill him, but he can waste a lot of cards in hand. And then next turn, because he has so many cards in hand, because Rosinante hasn't been applying any pressure at all, because he hasn't attacked his life yet, right? So he's just drawing cards and drawing life. So he can protect all of his characters very easily. And yeah, he's going to play Luffy here. And he's not worried about dying next turn. And then he's just, yeah. Oh, is he just going to swing 7 here? Yep, 7 here. I guess he wants to play a little bit safe, and then he's probably just going to discard a 2K and a 1K. And that means, dude, unfortunately, we discarded 3 1Ks. I think he's done, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I know who wins this game, but damn, I think taking that hit was a big mistake, personally, because I assume this is the turn where he drops 8-cost Kid. He's going to go ahead and search for the Baby 5. Now, the thing is, guys, he also has a Doflamingo in hand, too, so I think I would have played the Doflamingo instead. I think I would have played the Doflamingo instead, and then played the 8-cost Kid after the fact. So he's going to go ahead and play 8-cost Kid, go ahead and play the Rosinante with the 8-cost Kid's effect, and then I think he's just going to pass, right? I'm not sure what they're discussing right now, but man, I mean, the 8-cost Kid is a powerful engine. He does have 2 blockers, but it looks like he only has 5 cards in hand. So if he draws an ace here, dude, if he has an ace here, man, I think he just cracks this board on this turn, which is just unfortunate. I haven't seen this, but yeah, ace here would just be absolutely unreal, to be honest with you, because he'll turn one of the blockers to a 5 or a 3K, and he'll turn 8-cost Kid into a 5K, and then a 5K is just basically a leader. So you're just crashing into a 5K leader with multiple 7s and 6s. So we'll see how it plays out. But I can't imagine the Whitebeard play, or I can't imagine the Rosinante player coming back from this, just because of the board that Whitebeard has. Like, not only does he have that Luffy, which could, put all of his Dawn on him and just crack the Whitebeard, but he has 2 Marcos and his leader, and like, dude, I'm telling you, like 12 cards in hand. So even if he does survive this turn, he has to find a way to survive next turn as well. while also trying to crack at Whitebeard's life. So that's a little bit of an issue here. Just a little bit of an issue. Side note, I almost completed all my Dawn. I don't like the whole Straw Hat Dawn, you know, like 10 Dawn being different Straw Hats. But I've been trying to get like 4 Brook, 4 Brook, 3 Robin, and 3 Zoro. And I think I only need 2 Brook and 1 Zoro. And I think I'm good. So almost completed my collection, guys. Pretty excited about that. Yeah, I mean, so far just having a blast. I have been trying to completely alt out my Sakazuki deck, and that's been kind of driving me mad a little bit, because there's so many alts that you have to get. You have to get Borsalino and Kuzan, which is probably just gonna be last, but you know, the set 5 stuff, you know, I've been trying to collect. I had to trade for some cards. I had to buy some cards for the alts, and you know, obviously not everyone has them, and some people that do have them want to keep them, so it's just tough, man. And there's the ace, man. There's the ace. That is just devastating, bro. Ace is just such a... What Ace does to a board is just... Like, you can't deny his impact. Ace is one of the most impactful cards in the game. Minus 3k to 2 characters with Rush is just unreal. He really just turns the tides of, like, so many games. I assume he's just going to go, what, 7/7/7 and just try to kill him? He just scoops right there. He has 4 dead cards in hand. That's just absolutely redonkulous, dude. Absolutely redonkulous. So, yeah, guys, that's the video. Shout out to my man David on the right for just rocking such a cool deck, man. This guy's always rocking some, like, non-meta decks, Isho, Rosinante, all of this stuff, and he always does, like, pretty good with them, man. Like, he's always, like, at least, like, 2-2, 3-1. He won with Isho a couple days ago at our most competitive local, so it's actually just wild, man. So, you know, shout out to him for playing these, like, cool decks and, you know, kind of keeping everyone on their toes. He beat a purple Luffy. He beat a red purple Luffy. He beat a lot of decks on his way to this final. So shout out to him. He got 2nd place. Yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.